Time now for the evening edition of news for this Friday, February 16th, 2024. I'm Deandrea Hamilton, joined by Rashaed Esson. We've got your TCI World and Regional Top Stories, a Magnetic Media production. 3 years in office for the Charles Washington Mizik administration, and on Monday from Yellowman and Sons in Grand Turk, the country's capital, the premier will deliver his third State of the State address. While it is expected there will be standing room only for those in the room for the report, which carries a dual mission of reflection and forward focus, the general public will be able to tune in live as the speech will be carried on the premier's Facebook page. Opposition leader Edwin Astwood today informed as well he will have a response to that State of the State address on behalf of the PDM party. That too will be a live broadcast over the PDM's Facebook page. The response to the address is on Tuesday, February 20th at 7 p.m., said the leader of the opposition. The premier's address marking 3 years in office for the PNP will take place on Monday, February 19th at 7 p.m. In his first official message as the acting interim commissioner of the Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force, Chris Eyre spoke to one of the most vulnerable groups in the country, young men.
You are strong young men who have the ability to make your own decisions and your own choices. Dare to dream. Dare to dream about the future and being the leaders of the future, taking this country to a stronger and better place.
Eyre was speaking on Wednesday, 2 days after he took up his post in the country. The event was organized by the Turks and Caicos Islands Christian Council and the Ministry of Education. It took place at the Louise Garland Thomas High School. The news that matters most. We take a break. Rashaed Esson is on the other side with Caribbean top stories. Century 21 Rashaed Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Rashaed Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com.
It's now time for your regional top stories. I'm Rashaed Esson. Venezuela is expanding its military presence on the border of the oil and mineral-rich region Essequibo, a move that Guyana's Foreign Minister Hugh Todd says is violating international law, given the recent signing of a peace agreement between both countries in December 2023 to ease tensions over Essequibo. Venezuela defends its actions, saying that they have a right to amp up military presence as Guyana granted illegal oil exploration concessions for Essequibo, which Venezuela says is also a breach of the December signed agreement. The issue arose after satellite images posted by the U.S. Center for Strategic and International Studies showed Venezuela extending its base on Ancocco Island and nearby Punta Barima, less than 50 miles from Guyana's border. The images showed infrastructure improvement of roads and other facilities. Guyanese President Irfan Ali is expected to meet with Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro in March for a second summit on the border issue. After a period of increased seismic activity between Friday, February 2nd and Sunday, February 11th, 3,000 earthquakes recorded, the Kikemjeni submarine volcano in Grenada has returned to its quiet phase, according to the U.S. Seismic Research Center. However, the Department of Emergency Management is urging the public to keep watch of the situation and look out for updates from the authorities. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
There is a butcher and store at the new Sunny Foods at the Blue Hills Roundabout. Visit the store for the same Sunny service, same Sunny selection, same Sunny savings. Sunny Foods in 5 Keys. Sunny Foods in Grand Turk, 2 locations. Sunny Foods now in Blue Hills. Sunny says no one beats his prices. No one. It seems police have found nothing after getting called to a shots fired scene in the wee hours of the morning in Provo. Confirmed to Magnetic Media today, the police force says that it was around 3:33 a.m. that the control room received a call that gunshots were being heard at Bay Road, Blue Hills, Providenciales. In response to Magnetic Media's query on the bullets sounding off, the Royal TCI Police said officers were dispatched to the location and conducted checks in and around the vicinity of the Blue Hills Clinic. Officers will return to the area they promised to conduct further investigations. About 8 million people in Sudan have been displaced by ongoing conflict, with 6 million people internally displaced and 1.8 million people displaced to neighboring countries. The World Health Organization is now describing it as the world's largest displacement crisis. They say it's not only affecting the health system of Sudan, but its neighboring countries and increasing the risk of transmission of diseases. Additionally, nearly 18 million people, or 37% of the population, are food insecure, including 4.9 million people who already face emergency levels of food insecurity. That does it for the evening edition of news. I'm Deandrea Hamilton. Thank you for joining us on this edition and the entire week. God willing, we're back on Monday with more TCI Top Stories in 5. Have a great weekend.